Alright, good day everyone. So today we're going to unbox another Godzilla figure. So this is the shmonsterarts Godzilla Earth from the Netflix Godzilla Anime Trilogy. So when this figure was first announced, I actually passed on getting one of these. And part of the reason is I really didn't like the anime trilogy. At least during that time when, well, that was silly of me. I started watching the anime trilogy only because I wanted to know what the anime Mecha Godzilla would look like. And watching that film, I didn't like it. So when they released an shmonsterarts Godzilla Earth, when this figure was released, I figured I'm not gonna buy it. Anyway, long story short, I rewatched the whole trilogy. I liked the first movie, and this is basically when this figure was introduced, and I felt really bad for not getting it the first time around. So when the opportunity presented itself, so there was a private collector that sold this to me. So I jumped on to that purchase right away. So anyway, if I'm not mistaken, this figure retailed at around $120 before. So I got it for right around 140 bucks, which for me isn't really that bad. So yeah, kudos to the guy. Shout out to the guy who sold me this figure. I was really excited to get this. Anyway, let's go ahead and open up this figure. So that was what the brown box looks like. So now we're basically removing Godzilla from its round box. So this is what the box looks like. So again, this is shmonsterarts Godzilla Earth. So front of the box. So this is the ship where the humans are. Not gonna give any much more spoilers, but so this is Godzilla Earth. Well, I guess I should tell you, if you are gonna watch it, better skip on this video first, because there are gonna be spoilers. So yeah, so just to get that out of the way. So this is Godzilla Earth. So this is basically what this is basically stills from the figure, but it's nice that they kind of integrated what it looks like in the movie as well, especially the background. So this is their ship, the human ship, and as you can see here, we have a bunch of accessories that comes with the figure. So again, that's the human ship, a stand for it, and Godzilla Filius. I'm not gonna tell you who Godzilla Filius is, but it's there. Anyway, let's go ahead and open up the figure. So basically that's what the box looks like. So there's a print on the front, on the sides, just some branding information, and at the back we'll see you some dynamic pose. They showed you some dynamic poses, and finally, you know, some of the accessories that come with the figure, like Godzilla Filius and human spaceship. So let's go ahead and open up this figure. So this is what Godzilla looks like on its plastic shell. So let's put this box out of the way. Right, it's not going anywhere except the hand fell off. That's okay. Yeah, so that's what Godzilla looks like. Godzilla Filius. the human spaceship, and then the stand. Alright, so I'm gonna pause this video for a moment. I'm just gonna remove Godzilla from the box, and then I'll catch back with you in a bit. Okay, so out of the box, this is what the figure looks like. So yeah, and the accessories as well. So we have Godzilla Filius here. Doesn't have any movement. This one's kind of surprising, to say the least. So this is the human ship. At first I thought, man, well, there's lots of details. Yeah, sure, there's lots of details there. But what's interesting here is that the guns actually move. So there's not a lot of articulation, but the guns actually move. So you could pose it with the guns facing down, like so. And even the gun on the lasers on the top, you could also move them, which is a nice touch. Anyway, so that's that. You have to be careful though, because I don't think this can handle some rough handling. So yeah, so on to the main star of the figure. So if you're familiar with the design that they've implemented for this Godzilla, they wanted this Godzilla to be plant-based. So it's kind of so that's the story behind it. So it's kind of old. So it's 20,000 years old when they saw this incarnation of Godzilla. And the nice thing about this is the details actually depict that plant-like or trunk-like pattern as well. And I really like how Monsterarts did the joints. So it was done, the transition between joints is spectacular. I like how they did the dorsal plates as well. The paint application, as usual, since it's Monsterarts, it's really good. And where this figure shines really is the articulation. So I'm surprised to see so much articulation on the arms. Like there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 joints. Actually no, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 joints on each arm. So there's a wide range of motion that this figure can definitely do, which is amazing. And then all of them are ball joints. So yeah, so there's a joint on the neck, then there's another joint on the head and mouth. Well, it doesn't open that wide, only opens that far. But yeah, and then little ab crunch going on there. So it's kind of restricted because of the sculpt. But yeah, this thing is sculpted really well. Actually, I don't know if I should say this, but this is probably one of the best Monsterarts figure that I've ever owned. Monsterarts Godzilla figures that I've ever owned, because of the sculpt and how they placed much of the joints. Well, if you saw the anime, you would know that this guy doesn't really do much movement other than walking to one direction and to another. But yeah, for all the articulation that they've given this figure, you could really pose it with a lot of dynamic poses. So, and then of course, well, the tail has a lot of range of motion, given that it has so many ball joints. So it has ball joints up to this far. So yeah, so that's Godzilla Earth. Now let's do a size comparison between this figure and the other figures that you might have in your collection. So this is how Godzilla Earth stacks up with the other Monsterarts figures that you might have in your collection. So here we have Kiryu Goji, or Godzilla 2002, and King Goji or Godzilla 1962. So it's kind of taller than most of the SH Monsterarts figures, which is nice. It's supposed to be much taller, but yeah, I guess it wouldn't fit your shelf. So anyway, so that's how they stack up with the SH Monsterarts figures. While this is how the SH Monsterarts Godzilla Earth stacks up against some of the NECA figures that you might have. So this is a NECA Godzilla 1964, and this is a NECA Godzilla 1989, which is the Biolante Bile version. So yeah, it's still a bit higher compared to the other NECA figures, but yeah, so it's kind of the same height as the 1989, but yeah, the only thing is it's not really gonna be more upright. That's as much as it can go. But anyway, so yeah, that's how it stacks up with the other NECA figures that you might have in your collection. Okay, so final thoughts. I'm really glad that I made this jump. I made this purchase. I wish I bought this figure sooner rather than later. Yeah, I still don't like how the anime trilogy ended up, but I like this Godzilla design, and I really like how SH Monsterarts executed this figure. And it's nice that it came with some of the accessories that it did, although I feel like they should have included a beam effect, or especially since they have this stand already, so it's really easy to, you know, put in that beam effect that this Godzilla has. So as you know, it doesn't really come straight out of its mouth. It's there's kind of like a space in between Godzilla and where that beam originates. So it's kind of it's a cool concept on how they made the beam effect for this figure, and I wish that they could have done something similar for this figure in particular. But anyway, other than that, I really like how this figure was executed. I like how I like the design. I like the sculpt overall. The paint application is really nice. There is a metallic sheen to it, which is consistent with the movie. I like how they made the spines. I wish that they could have made more. I wish that they could have added more detail on the dorsal plates, but it's a small detail, to be honest. Yeah, articulation, of course, SH Monsterarts, it's top notch. So overall, it's really a good purchase. It's really worth the $120 that it comes with when it was first released. So yeah, so this is a good purchase. So if you are a big Godzilla fan, even if you're not a fan of the movie, I do suggest that you get one of these. So yeah, that's it for me, folks. So if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you are on Facebook and if you want to chat with us, or you could comment down below, of course, or you could check us out on Facebook at The Hobbyist. And so we are still gonna release a lot of content for you guys. There are a lot more toys, a lot more hobbies in store in the coming weeks. So yeah, stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching, and as usual, I will see you guys soon. Peace.